In the shadows of Gethsemane, betrayal struck. Judas' kiss led to arrest. Before Pilate, the innocent lamb was condemned. Crucify him. A crown of thorns pierced his brow, yet he spoke forgiveness. The Via Dolorosa. Burdened by the cross of our sins, Jesus staggered toward the hill called Skull. Mocked, beaten, he pressed on for you, for me. Nailed to the tree, he hung between heaven and earth. It is finished, he cried as darkness covered the land. The veil tore, the earth shook, sin's debt paid in full. In that moment, love conquered death. Jesus' sacrifice bridges us to God. Whatever cross you bear today, pain, loss, guilt, know, he bore it first. His love redeems, restores. Rise in his victory. In the quiet of the Garden of Gethsemane, under the ancient olive trees, the story of ultimate love and sacrifice begins. Jesus, knowing what was to come, prayed with a heavy heart. It was there that betrayal arrived, not with the clash of swords, but with a simple kiss. Judas Iscariot, one of his own, identified him to the guards, and the path to the cross was set. He was brought before Pontius Pilate, a man who held his life in his hands. Pilate questioned him, searching for a reason to condemn him, but found none. What is truth? He asked, yet he didn't wait for an answer. Pressured by the roaring crowd, Pilate washed his hands, a symbolic gesture of innocence, but he still handed Jesus over to face their fury and a fate he did not deserve. Then came the agonizing journey along the Via Dolorosa, the way of suffering. A heavy wooden cross was laid upon his shoulders, already torn by the scourging. Every step was a struggle. He stumbled and fell, but his spirit remained unbroken. He carried not just the weight of the wood, but the weight of the world's sorrows. People lined the streets. Some mocked, some wept, but he walked on, driven by a love that is hard for us to comprehend. At a place called Golgotha, the place of the skull, he was crucified. They nailed his hands and his feet to the cross, lifting him up between two criminals. Even in his immense suffering, he showed compassion, asking God to forgive those who persecuted him, saying, "Father, forgive them, for they know not what they do." He spoke to his mother Mary, ensuring she would be cared for. In those final moments, he looked to heaven and declared, "It is finished," surrendering his spirit. But this was not an end. It was a victory. This act was the ultimate expression of love,